We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Houston Astros. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Digging in the switch hitter, Rolando Christian. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those two balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
The second for one. On to first. A double play. Here's Chris Bryant now, trying to get him started again following the double play. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number one.
Second baseman, Jose.
Cut fastball taken for strike one. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hayward has a read on it. One down. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Left fielder.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Batting third.
Here's George Springer. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning. Settling in now, Carlos Correa. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
First baseman number 44, Anthony.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting sixth.
Now at the plate, Wilson
40.
Contreras. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This has been a remarkable start to the game. You talk about pitch count. Now, he only threw 9 pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there. Into the box, number 23. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Designated hitter.
Ball 1.
Number 23.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Chop foul over towards the dugout. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Mark Trumbo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Bounce down the third baseline. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Yulieski Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk is there, 2 down. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
The second base
stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Inside here with a cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Hayward coming on, but this one drops, and he's got a hit in his first at-bat of the ball game. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next.
Center fielder number 4.
Striding in once again.
George Springer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was getting a swing and a miss? That retires the side, and that. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Now Cole's delivery, 2-0. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Randall Grichuk.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Ian Happ. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And he lays off for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. Ready for another chance. Jason Hayward, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Line hard, but foul. 1 strike now from Cole. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Grichuk is going to be the one that makes that play, and he had a long ways to go to record the first out. To short, hit hard. Christian fields it cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting.
Striding in, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hayward coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Evan Gattis now standing in. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Rolando Christian. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rolando Christian.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Gonzalez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Correa. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone into the upper deck.
The catcher, number 40.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The second baseman.
Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a high pop up back onto the outfield grass now. Correa is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Alex Bregman. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Hard hit ball to second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So stepping in, Yulieski Gurriel. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Around first, digging for 2. And that is where the wheels pay off, as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Left fielder.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Marwin Gonzalez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Throw won't get him. Digging in once again, George Springer. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That will look like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Altuve has it, and a good throw gets him one gone. Here's Jason Hayward now. A hit in 2 tries so
Center
far.
fielder, Jason
And
Hayward.
here's a ball hit in the air. Correa ranging into the outfield. 2 down. Ready once again, Rolando Christian. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Christian.
And that misses inside 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gonzalez racing back. It's up and out of here into the archways. Now with the plate, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Shot back up the middle. That gets down and the inning will continue. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he's safe. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Correa now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
The shortstop, Carlos.
And this is fouled
Correa.
straight back. Down and away, ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Number 23. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Mark Trumbo. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Hit hard to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 strike now from Cole. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Another 1-2 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high.
2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off. But that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Wilson Contreras goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Ben Zobrist is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Here's the ball popped up. High in the air for the catcher, Gaddis. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Digging in once again, Rendell Grichuk. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a dive, but he's back in. Takes this the other way to right. Trumbull is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Catcher, Evan Gaddis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Hayward is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Yulieski Gurriel. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Rizzo is over, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. There's that slider, truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And another foul ball. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gonzalez moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Jason Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hayward.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more. Rolando Christian. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Second baseman, Jose.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. This is in the air out to right. Grichuk has it in his tracks. 2 gone. Ready once again, George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Digging in to try it again. Number 23. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Chopped in front of home plate. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Chris Bryant. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Number 29.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. The tying run is in to score from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch. Javier Baez will come on to pinch
hitting for the Cubs. Number 9, Javier Baez.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
The catcher, number 4.
Joe Smith will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Number 38.
Wilson Contreras stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. And he misses with it 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
Number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Pitch on the way. Ben Zobrist is at the plate as he watches ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bregman has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2. Stepping in, Rendell Grichuk hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it, and that's the third out. Now at the plate, Mark Trumbo. They'll see what he can do. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Catcher.
Stepping into the box, Evan Gattis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Swing and a line drive. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. So stepping in, Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Stepping in.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder Ian Happ.
Will Harris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Now batting.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Jason Hayward is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Gonzalez has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rolando Christian is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Very weakly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ballgame. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Yulieski Gurriel. Brendan Morrow takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Grichuk racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double. Now to the plate, Jose Altuve. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. No problem here, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Driven nicely into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The runner from second crosses the plate. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Into the box now.
Center fielder.
Justin Wilson comes on here.
Your attention, please.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now. Here's Carlos Correa now. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. This is packed up. Christian is there for it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base.
Just over the river from Windsor, Ontario, we're in downtown Detroit at lovely Comerica Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Detroit Tigers. Miggy and Altuve look to lead their clubs to victory next. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Liner toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. To first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead. Here's George Springer, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Number 4, George Springer.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. In the air now, out to left. Mata has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Dribbled up the line. Another 1-2 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in now, number 23. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels. That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. In now, Yulieski Gurriel. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a hard liner toward short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 1.
And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Leonis Martin comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first. Now a move over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the stretch, Miguel Cabrera stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, beautiful dive. Not in time. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. Striding in, Nick Castellanos. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And he gets ahead 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got to balance, spread out, get ready to swing at anything.
And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Designated hitter, Victor.
Swing and a liner. Foul. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Third baseman number 2.
Now in the box, Alex Bregman. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a ball 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting ninth.
So stepping in, Brian McCann. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Mikey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. The next batter, Jamer Candelario. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So coming to the plate, James McCann. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely. So striding in, Alexi Amarista. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. From the stretch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And it misses. 3-1 now. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Number 1.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jose Altuve. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Altuve.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder,
digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Digging in to try it again. George Springer. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Springer.
It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Mata is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 23.
Ready for another chance. Number 23. Switch hitter batting left here. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Leonis Martin. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Line drive to left. Gonzalez is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the 1st out.
The first baseman, number 24.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Now here it comes. Got him. Nick Castellanos now looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat.
Castellanos.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Ooh, and he'll try to work the inner half with the split finger, but that one nearly got him. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And the pitch. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for Houston, first baseman.
First pitch
10,
of the at-bat.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mata moves over. One away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Reddick comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And this throw almost took off on him, but a fine play to leave his feet at first and then come down on the bag to record the second out. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he'll take a look at ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit to third. Candelario fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. Striding in once again, Mikey Mata. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Oh, good knuckle curve. 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And here's a fastball called for strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer giving chase, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
The catcher, number
Stepping
34.
in and ready for another shot, James McCann. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Next for the Tigers.
Into the box, Alexi Amarista. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Takes a knee-high fastball. A little bouncer. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Cabrera is under it near the mound, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mata will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Left fielder.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Amarista's got it. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Number 1.
Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3. The Tigers would love to get a leadoff walk to start this inning.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway. Now a bunt attempt here.
Martin.
And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Castellanos. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped high in the air. Gurriel is there. 2 down. Ready once again. Victor Martinez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And Victor able to lay off that one, and the count moves to 1-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch struck him out, so they work out of the jam. Warwick Southwold takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. George Springer is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Now here's the pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Gentlemen, the Astros are challenging the previous
All right,
play.
we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 23.
Ready for another shot now. Number 23. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Mata. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, Yulieski Gurriel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Castellanos has it in his sights. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance. Mikey Mata. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Tyler Clippard will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Clippard.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Up next
Into the windup and the pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. James McCann is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter.
A swing and a miss. Daniel Stump is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. And
ball 1.
that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Mark Trumbo is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Squared that one up just a little late. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Martin is under it. 1 out. Striding in once again, Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Castellanos. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Evan Gaddis will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in to try it again. Alexi Amarista. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Ready with another 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Trumbo has a read on it. One down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Iglesias. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And that one stayed too low apparently. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Here's Leonis Martin. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that at-bat extends the inning for Miguel Cabrera. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once, and he's back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Joe Jimenez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Marwin Gonzalez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Amarista. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's George Springer. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. Soft grounder left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Carlos Correa. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot. Digging in the switch hitter, number 23. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. First offering on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he'll step on the bag himself. Coming to the plate now, Nick Castellanos. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Hector Rondon will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Now pitching for the
4-1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter, number 41, Victor
Martinez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Gurriel is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring up Mikey Motto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Drew Verhagen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Standing in, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Hit hard towards center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Mark Trumbo will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
The 0-2 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone. Shane Green, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Alex Bregman will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Evan Gattis. A base hit in his first trip. There's a line drive that'll be over the head of Iglesias and on into left center field for a base hit. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Line toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Marwin Gonzalez.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing. And the next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Ken Giles takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
James McCann is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throwing to second, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Into the box now, Alexi Amarista. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here's another 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. He's set. Here it comes. Jose Iglesias stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact.